Hey guys, Billy Mays here. Do you often find yourself arguing in the comment section with other Narutards about which eye is stronger? Well, worry no longer, because today Stahtz and ShinoBeenTrill are here to provide you with a comprehensive fact list that over time will allow you to put anyone in their place. And to start things off, we'll be covering the Rinnegan.
Lord, why me? Just why me? How did I get stuck with this motherfucking coon shit? Like how? I be chilling, minding my own business, trying to make some fact videos for these people, and this man's Stahtz just go ahead and fuck it up all the time. Just all the time, and it gets worse and worse every time. Stay savage, your boy ShinoBeenTrill. What's poppin'? Today we're back with 8 facts about the Rinnegan. If you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. I apologize for the bro Stahtz. I don't know what's going on with him, but like he said, if you guys like to debate today's video in the comment section, go ahead and feel free.
Whipping all this double bitty chopper. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
Alright ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into things. Coming in at the number 8 spot, when it first appeared in the anime, the Rinnegan was depicted as multicolored. This was corrected after the Rinnegan was depicted in color in the manga. However, whereas the Rinnegan in the manga is a uniform shade of purple, the anime tends to make the centermost ring a slightly darker shade of purple.
Number 7, the kanji Rin, which literally means will, is also used in the Sharingan and the Rinne Sharingan, potentially linking them to the 3 terms of etymology.
Number 6, Sasuke's Rinnegan had several sciences to it, and one of them was pattern recognition. It helped him analyze patterns inside codes, and by comparing them to similar patterns, decipher what was written. When put into use, one could take large amounts of information from a small amount of text, so in short, it allowed him to decipher codes easier than most users. No wonder he did so well on his test. JK, he didn't have it at the time.
Number 5, in the manga, when Deidara and Sasori brought Gaara to the Akatsuki hideout, Pain was depicted with Tomoe in his Rinnegan in one panel. This was corrected when the release of volume 29 came out.
Number 4, the Rinnegan was first manifested by Hagoromo Otsutsuki in the shinobi world, derived from the Rinne Sharingan wielded by his mother. It suggested his Rinnegan was a Kekkai Mora, and with it he saved the world from the Tentens and created Ninshu, the precursor to modern ninjutsu. In the anime, after experiencing the trauma of loss, Hagoromo awakened his Mangekyo Sharingan, which almost instantaneously progressed to become the Rinnegan. For his contributions to the world, Hagoromo became revered as the Sage of Six Paths, and both he and his eyes rose to mythological status over the centuries that followed. Even when the Rinnegan was later proven to exist, it was regarded by some as merely a mutation.
Number 3. So far, we have only seen 4 forms of the Rinnegan in the entire Naruto franchise. The first being the normal Rinnegan, which we saw Pain, Nagato, and Madara, as well as a few others use. The next being Sasuke's Rinnegan when he uses it at full power, followed by Momoshiki's initial Rinnegan when he first got it before he absorbed Kinshiki, and after he got his final Rinnegan, which is yellow, which is a completely different color exclusively added in the manga.
Number 2, the Rinnegan grants the wielder a wide range of abilities without any known chakra requirement to keep the eyes active. Certain abilities are only available to the original owner of the dojutsu, but possession of even a single transplanted Rinnegan can grant overwhelming power. Rinnegan are able to see chakra as well as its flow within the body and activated Tenketsu of the 8 gates, but cannot see through obstructions such as smoke bombs. One who possesses the Rinnegan can easily master any jutsu as well as all 5 nature transformations, create black receivers into which they can transmit their chakra, fully decipher the stone tablet written by Hagoromo, and counter the effects of the infinite Tsukuyomi.
Number 1, Rinne, literally meaning will cycle, is a Japanese term from samsara, the cycle of reincarnation or rebirth in several Indian religions. This is reflected in the names of the 6 past techniques, which share their names with the 6 samsaric realms. Alright, just how I give you the facts, now I gotta give you my personal thoughts and my personal opinions. If you have your own personal thoughts and your own personal opinions, please be sure to leave those in the comment section below. You know I like to read those. Now with that being said, hey Stahtz, what the fuck you doing?
Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, this session has now concluded. Feel free to head to the comment section where you can showcase your newfound knowledge and let the debating begin. Also, if you enjoyed or disliked the guest appearance from the other YouTubers such as Stahtz, feel free to check out his channel and their channels below in the description by using your Rinnegan to follow the link and subscribe. Remember, the goal of the infinite Tsukuyomi was peace, so even if you hated them, try smothering them with love instead. But for now, this has been your boy Stahtz. I'd like to thank ShinoBeenTrill for this opportunity, and I bid you farewell.
What the fuck was that, bro? This is why we can't have nice things. Right here. Right here. Alright, so let's talk about the Rinnegan a bit. We got a whole bunch of people that was just tweaking. I'm talking about geeked up from the Rinnegan throughout the whole entire series. Now, if you think about it, the boy Madara, his whole plot was to get the Rinnegan to put the world on the infinite Tsukuyomi. Like, without the Rinnegan, that can't go into effect, you know what I'm saying? So we had him basically giving it to people, basically passing it down, giving it to Nagato, who created the Paths of Pain, who basically was going through to wreak havoc with that bitch. You know, he was revered to as a god. Like, dude, anybody with this Rinnegan, anybody with the Rinnegan, period, was looked at as almighty true power. Everybody feared, everybody was afraid, nobody just fuck with, they just was always bullying. Like, if you saw somebody with the Rinnegan, you knew for a fact that he was complete badass, like he was gonna destroy you. Like, this thing gives you the ability to create fucking voids. We seen Madara making black holes and shit. We seen the boy fucking Sasuke could descript anything, anything that's fucking like hieroglyphic. Oh, I can't say, I never could say that word. Hieroglyphics. Okay, so anything that was like that, he could decipher instantaneously. Like, this man was a fucking beast. You know, we seen a lot of people use that ability to maximum potential. We had seen Universal Pull, Almighty Push. We seen so much shit. We seen Madara pull meteors. Not little rocks, not little boulders. We seen him yank meteors down from the sky. I'm talking about the heavens above. In order to do some shit like that, that had to be a force of complete destruction. I'm talking about super mayhem. Like, dog, if you ever come across with a nigga with a Rinnegan, bro, just run for your life. Just tell me sorry. Like, if you stepped on this shoe, just say fuck it. Just swallow your pride, just cross your heart, like, please don't whoop my ass. Like, you don't understand. Like, this man is, anybody with the Rinnegan period is powerful. With the Rinnegan being one of the rarest KK Genkais out there, like, so many people wanted it. Even the collectors wanted it. Like, dude, the collector of KK Genkais wanted the motherfucking Rinnegan. But, like, who wouldn't want it? Like, you got the power of, like, straight gravity on your side. I'm talking about you could decimate village. Like, you saw what Pain did to the fucking Leaf Village, bro. Honestly, if I could have any KK Genkai, it probably would either be the Sharingan, because that later on develops into the Rinnegan if I like excel and get stronger, or maybe just go straight to the Rinnegan, because why the fuck not? And then if it falls into the right hand, such as Nagato, I'm talking about him being a Uzumaki who has a long vitality, who has a massive amount of fucking chakra reserves. Just imagine his chakra reserve plus the Rinnegan. This man has unlimited potential. There's nothing he could do. Now, if you fall into the hands of somebody like Naruto, who has the 9 tails inside of him, just imagine the mayhem, the destruction, the devastation he could cause. I mean, he would obviously use it for the right purposes and the good reasons, but just imagine Naruto with a fucking Rinnegan, bro. That is talking about superhero to the max, ultimate shinobi on steroids. I'm talking about Naruto gonna be dropping shadow clones like they fucking babies in this bitch. I'm talking like, bro, this man is gonna have everything. Like, that should be fucking scary. Like, what if? I might make that a video. But honestly, overall, I really enjoy the Rinnegan. I think it's a dope power to have. I do like the design of it. The design is pretty dope. To see Momoshiki get a yellowish Rinnegan in the manga was pretty weird, you know, because I didn't expect it to be yellow. Because, like, I don't want to know what's the difference between the colors, because, you know, his go from like this purplish to red to, well, the ones in his hand were red, so they originally started as red, and then the original Rinnegan we know of is purple, so that's what I meant to say. And then, you know, he later on gets a yellow Rinnegan in the manga, but that's exclusively to the manga. We don't know if they're gonna add that to the anime adaptation of this in Boruto the Next Generation, so hopefully they do something with that. I would love to see that, but I don't want to know what the fucking colors mean, because if you go look it up, they don't really say nothing, but every color does come with a certain ability. Like, as Stahtz talked about earlier, each person with the Rinnegan has their own unique ability that only they can use, because the Rinnegan does different things for different people. But some abilities they do share, but others are just like, just special to them, like Sasuke being able to decipher shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different things that only certain people with the Rinnegan can do. Like, Madara has his own trait, Nagato has his own traits, vice versa. It just continues as a cycle of that. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. With that being said, my name is ShinoBeenTrill. Stay true and stay real. I hope you guys have a blessed day, and until next time, I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip. See you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, but this is an outro. So basically what I'm going to show you guys today is where you guys can go ahead and check out my anime flex playlist. A lot of you guys have been commenting characters that I've already done, and you know, in order for me to get to you guys and let you guys know that the character is done, I'm going to make this. So basically what you need to do is go ahead and type in ShinoBeenTrill, I like how the second thing that pops up is my intro and then Naruto. That's kind of funny. Then you go to click ShinoBeenTrill, which this is me right here. Obviously, I'm that ugly ass guy on the main page of the channel. So you go ahead and click me. After you click me, then you basically what you do is you can either access it from going here to playlist, which you can go that way, and you know you can get my playlist right here, and it'll be anime facts you should know, and then you can go ahead and check out like my general playlist for anime facts you should know. So basically on this playlist, I have a variety of different like anime put into like basically a big ass playlist where you guys can go ahead and check that out. So if you guys would like to go see multiple animes and not just one, you could go here. But if you guys would like to just go ahead and watch like a certain genre of anime facts, you know, you just click ShinoBeenTrill, go back to the home page. If you scroll down underneath the anime facts, which is the general playlist, you can see Naruto Shippuden anime facts, you got Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super facts. If you scroll down a little bit further, you got Fairy Tail as well as One Piece. I do plan on extending this where you guys would have more facts and basically see more characters in different animes. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, you know, go ahead and click that like button. You go ahead and check out the playlist. And right now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my previous playlist, which is the general anime facts you should know, and I'm going to just scroll down so you guys can like see the ones that you probably missed. So if you guys see anything that you missed, you know, you can go back to this playlist and you go check it out. So until next time, bye.